take a break inside the game, like and refocus everything. Sometimes it's good to pause the game, like just pause the game for whatever reason, go away, like everyone resets their minds and think about the next place and everything. Because when you're in this game and everything starts snowballing like in a bad way, like no one can stop themselves at all. It has worked out every single time I have done it.
Yeah, and
For the protocol, it's still not allowed to make tactical
but
pauses
I
in
mean,
RD2L.
let me rephrase. My leg broke. I had to pause the game.
Yeah, I know. There's enough ways to go over these rules.
Sorry, goal, guys.
So, and yeah, what do you think about your team after all? You got Hawk pretty late, I guess. Wait, let me open the draft sheet.
That was 4th, I think. Or 5th. Something like that.
Yeah, Ari got picked before Paul, and then were you, yes. Yeah, and obviously top.
It was top, Ari, Paul, and then I got Hawk. Yeah.
I feel like from the last 4 teams, because you basically finished top 4, so
Yeah.
I feel like that's good for a detail, right? I mean,
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Well, as I said, like, we could have definitely won game 1, and the throw impacted our performance. So I think we were evenly matched, and like we could have definitely beaten them. So, well, you know, like shit happens. Like I choked really hard game 1, but those games happen. You know, like I'm a player who's gonna make mistakes, right?
Yeah,
so. Like overall, like I'm happy with our performance this season. I feel like we played pretty well.
so my point basically was, from all the 4 teams, I feel like all other 3 teams except your team was basically had some kind of super value like pick on later stages. Like Burj's team had the Platy guy, who's like one of the best offlaners in this league. He was like picked 4th, and Deadshot, who's I would say he's the best player on Waterfall's team, but
I think he's
based
one
on
of the
this
best
Manatics,
players.
yeah,
This
based
season.
on Manatics performance in the semifinals, now I think that Manatics is the best player, but Deadshot's up there, and they have the good picks. And the Ulafzs team, not gonna comment about it. I feel like it's fine, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Paul, 6.4k.
I mean,
sorry, Booty. Don't you mean 5?
if you look at it right, I mean, before he joined, he was a 5k. After he joined, he got 6k. So
Yeah, 5.7k on the draft sheet.
exactly. So
And
my
also
team makes
isn't-
6k.
Isn't Manatic was pretty low on the sheet, right? As well.
Yeah, 5k or 5.2.
Yeah, they were actually. SSD is also a 4k value pick. I would say in the league, it was SSD, Huten, and someone else I'm forgetting. Shit, I felt like those were like the value 4k picks who were like better than some 5ks. Basically, your team was like the most like natural team, I guess I can use that word. But in the end, you still lost to the OP team, right?
Yeah.
I think that also is like we don't really like in terms of like shot calling and overall drafting strategy. Most of the time, most of the season, it was me and Joel doing shit because like Hawk. No, like Hawk does contribute, but like
Hawk is a shit leader.
No, he
That's what
like
you're saying. Okay, you heard it here first, guys.
okay. No, what happened was basically Joel talks really loud, right?
Yeah, he
And
does.
Hawk is the kind of player to like he's not gonna talk over or like if someone's talking really loud, Hawk like tends to get quiet. So there was like a bit of a conflict there, you know.
I mean, considering Joel played last 2 seasons as a captain, so I guess he learned it and got used to it. So it wasn't that hard for him to like lead this season even.
Yeah, but I mean, Hawk, as I said, he definitely helps the strategy, but like only if you ask him. So a lot of the time, like, yeah, but I feel like other teams have like overall more experienced leaders / captains, so that factors in as well. Like for example,
Sure.
Waterfalls is like a really experienced leader and drafter and captain.
I mean, if you compare it to Joel, then sure.
Yeah. So like I'm overall said I'm pretty happy with our performance considering our like factors compared to the other top 3 teams. So yeah.
You actually did a players review. I just opened it.
Yeah.
You have a player who you rated 1 in 10 memes, the Pentos guy.
I mean, they like he never like talked much and he never posted in Discord. So yeah, that's a 1 out of 10, dude.
Memes rating. nice.
-5. There's a -5 meme.
That's not
Wait.
-5.
5. Okay.
Position 5, yeah.
I guess whoever wants it, you can go on the RDTL, RDTL.2 League Reddit and check the post.
Yep.
Sparta made. Definitely leave some comment.
And what do you think about about how playoffs advance? Waterfalls is on the finals now, and next matchup is Birch against Ulafzs. Who do you think win for these two matchups?
I think Ulafzs team is favored to win the season, but like it's not guaranteed by any means. Like I don't know, maybe like 60-40 against other two teams, I think. So it's like a slight advantage. Other teams can definitely win, but I favor Ulafzs team slightly.
Yep. You lost against Waterfalls Ulafzs, right? With a new lineup?
Yeah, we got stomped by Ulafzs team, but to be fair, we weren't ready at all. Like, we had no fucking idea what to draft when we played that game. And
I think he was asking about Waterfalls.
Yeah, you lost to Waterfalls, right?
We went 1-1.
But wasn't your second game was after you were guaranteed first place, right?
Yeah, we got the first place, and Kimmer was like, "Oh, maybe Weaver support." I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." Like others didn't believe it; they thought I'm joking about Weaver. I actually picked, and it was a disaster. I think he fed.
Nice.
But yeah, it's like the other three teams in the top 4 are like really strong. So I'm happy to be among the top 4.
I mean, the games in the groups, it does like we're a different team right now in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like we're a different team at all. Now we know what we wanna play now, like for sure. Before that, we were like testing out stuff. We gave. I was basically testing playstyles. Like it wasn't about the hero. It was about if this guy can gank, if this guy can split push, if this guy can stop split push. I just check out, test them out. Like what can they do, what they can't do, and then I find the best heroes that fits what their strengths are. So that's why the game 3 against the Regu was so like one-sided, because I basically went for like the best like playstyle for us. Which is basically, if you look at it, we have 2 strong solo laners, and then we have a tri-lane. We just go for the best late game hero, and the solo laners are gonna make space. If you're gonna go contest the late game hero, the solo laners is gonna get out of control. You know? So
yeah,
teams have to figure it out.
We actually switched up our strat as well. Like in groups, in all groups, we basically did Hawk safe lane, and in playoffs we did Hawk mid every game, I think.
Did you do it first time against us? Because I remember first game he was safe lane, the Joel got exposed mid so hard, and second game he went safe lane.
I mean, it wasn't. It was like it's something we wanted to experiment all like later on. Cause
I was actually telling this because from all the games, the Joel was the key. Hawk was doing fine, like no matter what, every game he was doing fine. But the Joel, man, if Joel had a bad game, you always like lost. So I felt like actually, and the heroes Joel plays, it's basically safe lane, and Hawk just mid. But
well, I just saw that like we played some scrims and tested it, and basically I just saw that Joel like Sven is really like consistent and stable, which is something we need from Joel, right? Like he can't, if he has a bad game, then it's hard for our team to win. So I just like saw his Sven, and
on top of it, he's a shot caller also. So I guess it in fact affects him. He's doing bad and actually making calls. Even.
Yeah, and also like I didn't even realize, but one day Hawk is like, oh, by the way, Storm is like one of my favorite and best heroes. I didn't even know that until later on. So then that's when I started picking it, and it was pretty good. So yeah. And also what's nice about putting Hawk mid is you don't need to worry about sending too many supports there, because he's usually fine in most matchups. So you can like focus on our supports are a bit free to do more on the map.
It's like my team. Some support comes to me. I'm like, go away, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Right, wanna get some shoutouts or callouts to your team, to anyone in the league, to the admins, to Ulafs, I don't know, to me.
Dude, what are you saying? Don't continue what you were about to say, Sparta. Like, relax, rethink it. Start with the shoutouts.
Shout out to my team. Basically, they played well. And I had a fun season playing with them. And yeah.
Would you say this was your best season?
Oh, by far, that's my first time. I've gone to playoffs once before, but then I lost first round. So this was first time top 4, and this was like my best player draft overall.
Actually, I wanted to ask you. You're gonna play next season, right?
Yeah.
So what would you change for the next season in drafting players, for example?
Honestly, not that much. I kind of like the drafting strategy. Like first pick, definitely some good position 1 or 2, right? And then okay. I guess second pick, I would be down to second pick a really good position 4.
Just by talking right now, you mentioned the shot calling and everything like that. Wouldn't you actually want to first pick the best shot caller you can, even if it's a support, for example?
I would never first pick support personally. I think it's pretty bad. But if there's like a shot caller and like core player, kind of, there are some players like that in the league. Yeah, I would definitely value that pretty highly. Because I said, I'm happy to do it, but obviously I'm not like a great player, so it would be better if like my first pick would take the responsibilities.
I got Joel, which is kind of okay. So you want some
the shoutouts, man, shoutouts.
Shoutouts to
fuck.
Shout out to admins. I think they're doing a great job, guys.
I agree with you, man.
Yeah, me too.
This season's the best one yet.
I really like the free agent system, and also I'd like to shout out to fucking my boy Mikael and his SAT team for giving us the real memes this season and giving us something to fucking talk about.
Was it Mikael though? Maybe you should say thanks to someone else.
To you on the wing or anyone. Gary just team.
I mean the swipe.
Shout out to Surex for giving us memes 2 seasons in a row.
You know what? He still thinks he's the best, man, and he still thinks he won.
Dude, I don't want to flame Surex too much, man, on stream. Come on.
Dude, it's the best ever.
On Mikael's team, I was impressed by the T on the wing guy as well. He's was lowest MMR guy on the team, right? And he's probably second best performer in playoffs.
Hey, there's still Lazy Panda on the team, you know.
He was worse, man. So, do you have any callouts? I guess you like everyone, though.
No, dude, I gave admins a big shout out, especially and then, dude.
Yeah, but
I think he's
we make people do callouts. You know, you did the shoutouts, but what about the callouts?
Callouts.
How about Hawk joking, man?
I'd like to call out. Oh yeah, there was a fucking funny moment in our playoff game against Paju. It's kind of a call out. Basically, there was some slight fist bug, and it was Joel got triggered by it, and he started fucking shouting on the voice, and we're trying to concentrate. He's there's a slight fist bug, fucking annoying, and we're trying to figure out what to do, just focus on the game, and then that was actually the first time I had to be Joel, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he even messaged me in this game that there's a fucking Ember bug. Yeah. So triggered he was.
It was so fucking loud on voice. I was fuck, man. That's the first time I ever had to tell my player to shut the fuck up, actually. Damn, man.
It's nice to do. I do it every time, man. It's good.
Alright.
I'm a positive player, guys.
I
Me
think we
too.
should move on, right?